You don't have to wait until May to feel it. The shift has already started. This super new moon isn't coming quietly. It's flooding your system with a force. Most people won't even realize it is happening until it's too late. You might already feel it. Sudden cravings, strange dreams, flashes of intuition, moments where reality feels a little off. This isn't random. It's the first wave of a new energy preparing to push you toward your next chapter. If you stay tuned in, you'll catch it. If you ignore it, you could miss your biggest moment. The universe isn't waiting, and neither should you. And if you've been seeing these angel numbers, 11 or 55, whether they show up as double digit or triple digits like 222, don't ignore it. Maybe you've noticed them on random days before, on clocks, receipts, license plates. But around this upcoming May 1st, those numbers carry a different kind of weight. They're not just gentle signs anymore. They're miracle signals. They don't just appear. They show up when something big is trying to get your attention. It's the universe telling you, hey, something's happening, pay attention. Because this isn't just another moon phase, it's a countdown, and it's already ticking. Even though May hasn't officially started yet, something has already changed. You might not see it with your eyes, but you can feel it if you pay attention. This super new moon is not waiting for anyone. Its energy is already moving through your system, pushing and pulling at your emotions, your thoughts, your choices. It's not a soft, quiet reset like we usually hear about with new moons. This one is louder, not in sound, but in the way it grabs your attention without warning. Don't worry, I'll break it down for you. Maybe out of nowhere, you've felt this sudden rush, like excitement or anxiety, and you don't even know why. Or maybe you've been craving strange things, having déjà vu, or just sensing deep down that something is coming. Even if you can't explain it, it's like your soul knows the energy is shifting, even before your mind can catch up. That's the shift. That's the signal that your next chapter is lining up. But it's also the warning. If you ignore it, you could miss your moment. If you stay even a little aware, you'll feel the wave and naturally flow into the new beginnings waiting for you in May. The universe is moving fast, and if you aren't paying attention, you might miss the chance to rise higher and step into a better chapter. The choice is already in your hands, even if you didn't realize it yet. The universe never drops big changes without leaving hints first. And right now, those signs are already around you, even if they're easy to miss. Before May even begins, the energy of the super new moon is sending small previews into your life. It might show up as sudden cravings for foods you normally wouldn't touch, or an intense urge to hear a certain song, visit a random place, or even reach out to someone from your past. You could experience flashes of old memories, vivid dreams, or that strange feeling that something huge is just around the corner, even if you can't explain it yet. Sometimes it's as simple as a conversation that feels oddly important, or a burst of déjà vu that makes you pause. These aren't random. They're tiny nudges, subtle signals from the universe preparing you for the bigger shift that May will bring. Most people will brush these moments off, thinking it's just a weird day. But if you're paying attention, if you treat these small signs like the clues they are, you'll be way ahead when the real energy wave hits. It's like getting a secret peek at the road ahead while everyone else is still guessing. The more tuned in you are right now, the easier it'll be to move forward when May's transformation fully lands. These signs are the universe's way of making sure you don't miss your moment. Right now, whether you realize it or not, your thoughts have more power than usual. This isn't like any regular new moon. This is a super new moon, and because it's so close to Earth, it's pulling on everything: your emotions, your energy, even your future plans. Think of it like a magnet that's been turned all the way up. Every single thought you send out, even the quick ones you don't mean to hold on to, is sticking more than usual. That's why it's so important right now to be intentional. It doesn't mean you have to sit in a dark room and chant affirmations into the sky. You don't have to light 100 candles. Even just thinking clearly about what you want, even just picturing yourself happy, successful, peaceful, that's enough. Tiny hopes, quiet wishes, even the smallest little images you hold in your mind right now, they're planting seeds deep into the energy field that's shaping May and beyond. Most people won't even notice. They'll stay stuck on autopilot, worrying about the little things, letting fear run the show. But if you're aware, if you catch yourself even once and say, "Wait, what do I really want?" you're already doing more than most. This moment isn't about forcing anything. It's about knowing that the universe is paying closer attention than it usually does. It's leaning in. No matter if you whisper your dreams or say them out loud, the energy will hear you. That's the kind of rare portal we're standing inside right now. Quiet, powerful, and already changing the path ahead. Lately, you might have felt a strange kind of drifting, like you're here, but not really. That's not random. Let's talk about it. Have you felt yourself drifting without meaning to? Like when you're staring at the sky or a wall, and for a second, everything else just fades away. Maybe you find yourself looking into a mirror, and just for a second, you don't just see your face. You feel like you're seeing something deeper staring back at you. This isn't just tiredness or boredom. This is the super new moon starting to pull at your mind and your energy field in ways you can't control. And honestly, you shouldn't try to. Right now, the surface level of your life, the noise, the routines, the tiny distractions, is beginning to fall away. It's almost like a heavy blanket being pulled away, exposing what's been underneath all along. This isn't something you think your way through. It's something you feel. Your consciousness is loosening, stretching into spaces it normally doesn't reach during the day-to-day grind. When you catch yourself lost in a stare, when minutes feel like seconds, when mirrors feel like windows instead of just reflections, that's not random. That's your whole energy syncing with something deeper, moving under this new moon shift. It's strongest about 6 hours before and after the moon reaches its highest energy. A quiet opening where your heart and spirit are wide open, ready to receive something new. If you felt disconnected from the outside world, that's not failure, that's preparation. You're being pulled inward for a reason, because something bigger is about to move, and you need to be rooted inside yourself before it does. You don't need to push. You don't need to snap out of it. Let the world blur for a minute. Let your mind go quiet. This stillness you're stepping into, it's the final breath before everything starts moving again. The energy of this new moon isn't just reaching your mind, it's pulling at your body too, in ways you might not have connected yet. Lately, your body has probably been asking for strange things, foods you don't usually eat, textures you suddenly want to touch, smells that pull at you for no reason. It's easy to brush it off, to think it's just stress or habit. But it's not random. It's your body trying to talk to you in the only language it knows: cravings. In the days before this super new moon, your energy field is under pressure. It's stretching, shifting, trying to hold the new frequency that's coming with May. And wherever you have weak spots, old wounds, old habits, places where you've been leaking energy without even realizing it, your body feels it first. Maybe you're craving heavy, grounding foods because your spirit is trying to anchor itself. Maybe you're reaching for spicy, sharp tastes because you're trying to cut through mental fog and confusion. Maybe you suddenly want sweets because your system is starving for a quick shot of joy after carrying too much emotional weight. None of these cravings are mistakes. They are clues pointing you toward the parts of yourself that need care and attention. If you ignore them or push them away, the problems will stick around, and they'll be harder to heal later. But if you slow down, pay attention, and meet those needs with real awareness, you can patch those cracks before the next cycle even begins. This is your body's way of protecting your future. Listen closely. It's telling you exactly where your power needs to be reclaimed. As the energy builds, something deep inside you is getting ready to speak. Not with words, but with certainty. There's a moment coming, and for some of you it's already here, when you'll simply know. You won't find it by thinking harder. You won't find it by weighing pros and cons or asking everyone for advice. It'll hit you like a flash. 1 second you'll be unsure, the next you'll feel a full body yes or no so strong you can't ignore it. That's the effect of the super new moon pulling everything into alignment. It strips away the noise, the fear, the second guessing, and leaves you standing face to face with your real answer. Someone might say something, and right away you'll either feel pulled toward it or pushed away. A decision you've been avoiding might suddenly become crystal clear. No debate, no back and forth, just certainty. That's your soul talking. That's the real you, the part that already knows what's right, stepping forward without waiting for permission. The biggest mistake people make in moments like this is doubting it, overthinking, hesitating, trying to explain it away. But you don't have to. You're not making it up. You're not imagining it. The clarity you feel in that instant is real, and it's rare. If you trust it, if you move when you feel that green light inside you, you'll be stepping into a future that's been quietly waiting for you all along. Don't let your mind talk you out of what your soul already knows. And while all of this is happening inside you, you might have also noticed little signs showing up outside you too. Signs like seeing the same numbers again and again on clocks, receipts, license plates, everywhere. Have you been noticing the same numbers everywhere lately? 11, 22, 33, or 55. It's not a coincidence. It's not just good luck either. It's the universe sending you a countdown, a quiet warning that something is about to move. Repeating numbers are like the ticking hands of a hidden clock. Every time you see them, it's a reminder that the energy around you is shifting faster than you realize. You might notice the numbers, and then, just minutes later, an unexpected opportunity pops up. Or a conversation you didn't see coming opens a brand new door. Sometimes it's not about gaining something. It's about losing something too. A plan you counted on might fall apart. A connection might suddenly go quiet. Either way, the numbers show up first. Always. They aren't telling you to sit still and smile. They're telling you to get ready. Because in the hours leading into May, your life is stretching toward something bigger. And these small signals are the universe making sure you're awake enough to catch it. The numbers don't bring the magic. You do. But they are a sign, a reminder that magic is closer now than it's been in a long time. Pay attention to what happens right after you see them. That's where the shift is already beginning. But it's not just signs you're seeing, it's also the way others are starting to feel your energy, even if they don't realize it. You might have already noticed the way strangers look at you a little differently now. Have you noticed strangers glancing your way more often? Perhaps their gaze lingers a moment longer than usual, or they seem momentarily captivated by your presence. It's not your imagination. As the super new moon gets closer, your energy field becomes brighter, more noticeable. This stronger energy can catch people's attention, even if they don't understand why they're drawn to you. It's like your inner light is shining a little stronger, and others can feel it, even if they can't explain it. This isn't about showing off or needing attention. It's about the quiet changes inside you finally starting to shine on the outside. Your personal transformation, the internal work you've been doing, is beginning to manifest in ways that others can perceive, even subconsciously. When someone stares, it's a silent acknowledgement of your evolving energy. They may not understand it, but they're sensing the change. Instead of feeling self-conscious, take it as a sign that you're aligning more closely with your true self, and that alignment is resonating outward. Embrace these moments, They are affirmations from the universe that your journey is progressing and your inner growth is becoming an outward glow. As the energy grows stronger, even the world around you starts to echo what's shifting inside. In these last quiet hours before May begins, something odd might start happening. Not inside you this time, but around you. People who never talk about the moon, energy, or anything remotely spiritual might casually bring it up. Maybe someone at work says, "The sky looks strange tonight." Maybe a friend jokes, "What's up with this weird energy lately?" Or someone you barely know randomly says, "Feels like something's coming." It might seem like just conversation, but it's not. That's the energy of the super new moon bleeding through every day. It's slipping into the words of people who don't even know what they're saying. Why? Because the energy is getting louder, strong enough that even those who usually aren't tuned in are starting to feel the static. This is how the universe works sometimes. It doesn't always speak to you directly. Sometimes it uses the people around you, their jokes, their comments, even their complaints, to send you a signal. They won't know they're delivering a message, but you'll feel it. So when someone brings up the moon out of nowhere, don't ignore it. Don't laugh it off. Instead, pause. Ask yourself, what's this moment trying to show me? These random remarks aren't just random anymore. They're tiny vibrations from something much bigger. Tiny cracks in the surface of normal life, letting deeper truth peek through. If you're hearing it, if you're picking up on these little echoes, it means you're awake. You're aligned. You're already inside the shift that others are only just beginning to notice. You've made it this far, which already says something. You're not ignoring the signs. You're paying attention. And that alone puts you ahead of most people right now. The truth is, this super new moon isn't just an event in the sky. It's a turning point in your story. The cravings, the strange dreams, the daydreams, the repeating numbers, the people staring, the random moon comments. They're not noise. They're signals. They're the universe holding up a flashlight, pointing at the door that's just opened in front of you. But here's the thing. The moon won't push you through it. You still have to walk. You still have to move. Even if it's just one small decision, one small intention, one small yes to something your soul's been quietly asking for. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to listen, trust what you feel, and take that first step before May sweeps in and the moment passes. Because if you've felt any of what we've talked about, you're not waiting for the shift. You are the shift.